Welcome back to another action figure review video. I'm your host, Avionics. Welcome back to the channel. I do apologize for the way my voice sounds as I am a little ill, but we're going to punch through this review anyways because we have a big one here. Yes, we have Optimus Prime from the 86 Studio Series by Hasbro. It started hitting targets this past weekend and I was able to find one yesterday morning. Now the price for this is $89.99, but if you're able to find one right now at Target and you have a Target Circle card, you can save $20 off. So it'll bring the price down to $70 plus tax plus the 5% Red Circles card discount. So yes, this Optimus Prime is supposed to be cartoon accurate to the movie that we had in 1986. And here is the front of this ginormous box that he comes in. Here is the side. It says Commander Class there at the bottom. And he is number 31 from the 86 Studio Series line. Here we have some great artwork of Optimus Prime standing tall. On the top of the box, we have the Transformers movie logo, including Prime as a truck blasting off the ground with some effects there. On the bottom is all the licensing and then the barcode if you're trying to hunt him down. I will also include the DPCI number there on the screen, and I will provide a link and the DPCI in the video description. Swinging it around the back side, we have a great portrayal of Optimus Prime in robot mode, truck mode. The way he can transform into different configurations includes roller. It says it has 40 steps to transform. This is a bigger Optimus Prime. I will bust out my G2 Prime here later on in the video. And included in the box is a backdrop for display purposes, which looks great. So let's go ahead and get him out. Alright, so here is the included backdrop, which is really big. This is a nice piece to have if you're going to display your Prime like so on a shelf. So here's the fold-out booklet showing how to transform our new Optimus Prime in 40 steps. And then on the back side it shows off the battle station transformed, or the trailer configured as the battle station, and how to use all the effects and roller and how to assemble all that and whatnot. Alright, so here's our Optimus Prime figure all out of the box, including all the accessories. So first off, let's start off with these blast effects. So we have this basically a left side and a right side of this platform base of him blasting off, as you saw, up from the road or the ground on the box. So this serves as a base piece, and then here is where you would peg in the secondary piece of the actual blast off effect. And as you can see, it's just going to peg right in like so. And then on the top part, this is where it would peg into Prime to make his truck look like it's blasting off. So there's that side, or the right, I don't know if that's the right or the left yet. And then this one is the opposite side. And like I said, just pegs in like that. So we got it right and the left. And then we have his iconic blaster, which looks really great and nice, oversized, nicely detailed, nicely painted in that gunmetal metallic paint application. All right, and then over here we have his Energon battle axe in that orange color, and we have some peg holes, it looks like, here on the side, on the bottom, so it's going to attach to him really nicely, and nice shape all around. So if you want to attach the Energon battle axe, you take either of his arms. We're going to use his left one, for example. We're going to open it up this way. And we're going to swing his hand inside there, like so. Fingers all in that closed fist position. And now we have this peg here, which we can just now peg the axe onto, like that. All right, so there is Optimus ready to chop up some evil Decepticon robots. And then we have these two blast effects for like a laser blaster. And just be careful because they are kind of soft and pliable. So one of mine came out of the box kind of curved, so I kind of tried to fix it. But yeah, it has a hole right there to peg in. And this is the one that came kind of curved out of the box. But yeah, with that peg hole, and then this tip of the blaster is just going to peg in. So now you have his blaster blasting. And then we have roller. Man, this thing looks great. I have a 3D printed roller for my G2 Earthrise Prime, but this thing looks pretty cool. It's all like that silver metallic paint. We got seating details inside, and it looks like we have like a dash, but not much detail in there though. That's okay. We have our peg holes to be able to peg the module on top. The wheels all roll nicely. The tires look great. And then we have the module, which this can sit on top of roller. And let's see here. Let's kind of collapse it. So it looks cool. It looks like, you know, there's a little bit of a cockpit in there for a human to sit, but that part doesn't open. But it moves and kind of collapses like so. Similarly to the repair bot inside the trailer, which I'm sure the trailer will have once we open that up. So yeah, so there's this module, and it'll sit right on top of roller utilizing those peg holes. So there you go. So that's how that looks. Pretty cool. All right, so now let's open up the trailer. I'm gonna move these to the side here. All right, so here's our new trailer for Optimus Prime. It looks like it's just basically the same thing, just scaled up. The mechanics here look a little different, but the details in the bottom chassis of the trailer look amazing, and all the tires and the wheels spin and whatnot. And then here's basically the kickstand, and then the fifth wheel style post. The detail on the doors looks great, looks realistic. Yeah, it looks great all around. And actually, if you take your trailer, you swing down this gray part, and now you can open up this. This is a great place to actually stow away those effects. Just like that. Close it back up, and now you've stored them away. All right, let's open this up and see how everything looks. Let's see if the ramp comes down. There we go. Man, this thing, it looks like we'll be able to fit some of our other Transformers that are like smaller vehicles inside. So the ramp looks really cool. Now let's go ahead and open it up. So that same module that I attached on roller, it can be put here. There's not a separate module, repair module. So we're just gonna take that. I think everyone is already familiar with how this works. Peg it in right there. And then, because you're gonna be able to stand it up like that with Prime standing there. Another great way to display your Prime. And then the repair bot doing its thing. Well, let's take a look at the details inside the trailer, like the side. So you're actually able to store his blast effects in here using those, because we saw that on the box. Yeah, so right here I have it configured just as it is on the picture on the box, but you can put the battle axe on either direction, just mirror or face it the other way, and you can store the blaster on this side too if you want. And then this is where you would put the blaster effects right there. All right, so with the trailer off to the side, let's take a closer look at our awesome cartoon accurate Prime. So the head sculpt is going to be exactly the, oh, wow, did I just see that? These articulate. That is so cool. On the sides of his heads. Or heads. That's really cool. It's an extra detail that we have on our new Prime. But yes, this is supposed to be as accurate as possible to the 1986 Transformers movie. So all the paint applications, like the white here rather than the gray or, you know, silver. But yeah, so the sculpt of this Prime is accurate as that much. And then I also noticed that the exhaust pipes right here, they also swivel. They don't... Okay, it does come out. Unless I broke it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I did. It's supposed to just peg right back in, which from now won't do. But yeah, both of these kind of just like swivel. He's got the Autobot logo right there. And then let's take a look at his legs. Looks really good. And then the matrix is stored away inside his chest pieces here, which, let's see how we open it up. Okay, so I gotta get my fingernails in there. But here we have the windshield opening up. Then it looks like this kind of swings up, and there is our matrix, which looks like a larger version of what we already have and have already seen. And then, so of course, our G2 Prime is also known to have articulating hands. So let's take a look at this one. So the fingers right there, the bottom. Oh wow. Okay, do they all move separately? No. Okay, so these three fingers, they have a hinge right there, and then a hinge at the base knuckle, and then it looks like our pointer finger should be able to move out. Golly, you need like tiny fingers to be able to move that index finger out here. All right, so utilizing a tweezer tool, I was able to pry out his index finger on both sides. But yes, both hands articulate in the same way, so now his hand can be like pointing. But yeah, that index finger is tucked away just behind the thumb, so you're gonna have to use like a tool to get it out. But yeah, that was the left. Here's the right. Those pointer fingers look bulky compared to the other fingers, but it is what it is. As far as the other articulating movements on this action figure, let's go ahead and continue. So our head will be able to rotate all the way around. Once again, these are really cool, but I don't really know how else to pose him in those. Like kind of like with his, like a dog with his ears back. But yeah, so that moves, so that's good to know, I guess. But we have our arms going up laterally like so. Of course, our regular rotation all the way around. Bicep swivel. 90 degrees at the elbow. We've already seen the hands. Torso right there at the waist. Kicking forward as far as that. More than 90 degrees at the knee. And then splits. Very similar to previous Prime action figures. All the way back as if he's gonna punt a Megatron's head into the outer space. And then we have a swivel right there at the top of the thigh as well. And then his feet can kind of pop out sideways like that for better posing at the feet. But yeah, it's pretty much articulation for 86 Studio Series Prime. All right, so here we have a shot of our Earthrise Optimus Prime standing next to our cartoon 1986 animated series, and you'll see just how much bigger this 86 SS Prime is. And right there you can see how larger his blaster is. Also, there's a better shot of the size difference of the blaster. Alright, so here is a shot of Earthrise trailer on top of 86 Transformers movie trailer, and you can see how much larger. You could probably put, let's try it. Well, you won't be able to fit it all the way through, but look at that. You can almost like engulf this one. If it weren't for that peg, the fifth wheel peg, it would be able to go inside. But yeah, that's the size difference, as you can see, between Earthrise trailer and 86. So here's a shot of the rear of the trailer, the ramp. So now let's go ahead and open them back up and stand them up side by side. Yeah, so here's a side-by-side shot of both trailers open and collapsed with the repair station modules attached. And yeah, just a little tidbit here. I did 3D print some like battle station modules for the micro dudes to sit in, like so. So let's compare the size of our 86 SS roller with the one that I 3D printed. I did not 3D model this. This was on one of those Thingiverse, you know, like those 3D printing websites where you can download the files. But because you're able to put the micro, basically these are like those heads that transform into little bots. These actually can sit in here like that. Let's see if these guys can sit in this one and the new one. So in the instructions, it does actually show how to sit these little micro guys in a lot better. What you have to do, you have to bend the knees like that. Let me get his arm out in front of him. You have to bend him like this, and then he can sit properly in the seat. Maybe. Well, that's what the instructions say. So right there in the instructions, it does show each sold separately, those little micro robot guys, but how to set them in properly into roller like that. So you have to configure their legs like that. And I was trying to do it, but because both of my guys have those heads kind of making too much room, even if I do move those legs configured like that, it's not going to want to fit in there like it shows, unless I do something like there. There we go. Hold on. Like that. Well, I tried. As you can see, they sit a lot better and more comfortable in my 3D printed roller. I just wanted to see if the 86SS roller fits in Earthrise's trailer. Kinda. Not really flat without opening up the trailer, because the one that I 3D printed right here fits in just fine. But if I really want to, I can put my 3D printed roller in here for sure, no problem. Probably fit both of them. So here's my 3D printed roller, which actually matches the color of the bottom part, the chassis of the trailer. So you can go on up in there, and then that one too. So now we have two rollers and this one. So here I have 86 Studio Series Ironhide transformed into vehicle mode, and he can almost fit, but the top roof clearance doesn't clear the top of the trailer. So if you don't have the repair module installed inside the trailer, you can fit roller. Here's clip jumper. Clip jumper is going in there. And maybe Bumblebee. I don't have him currently transformed into vehicle mode at the moment. But here's Gears trying to get all up in there. But yeah, you can fit two vehicle transformers in here comfortably. So there's clip jumper and Gears. Alright, so I've transformed him into truck mode. And I just gotta tell you, the fact that these exhaust pipes move around like that is just very annoying. I didn't see where it would really interfere if it were just to stay in place. So that's like one of my biggest complaints, because it just kept swiveling around when I was trying to transform him. Plus, when I was trying to tuck his head away right underneath here, it was really challenging to make it flush, as you see here. In this position, it was kind of like showing the gap, so I just had to push down pretty hard to snap his head down into place in this position. But yeah, so here he is as the trailer. As the truck. We're gonna attach the trailer here in a second, but you are able to actually, plus it doesn't want to peg in properly right here on the sides, because if you look at it, it looks like the cab is leaning forward. It's supposed to be really like this. But it tends to not want to just stick in. But yeah, you could take his blaster and you can peg this part right here into the square little socket right there, like so. So he can be driving around like that. He can be kind of displayed with that if you'd like. So now let's attach these blast effects to Prime. So basically you're going to take that rectangular peg right here, right and left, just peg it in like this, actually like this. All right, there we go. So it's gonna look like that, which looks pretty. I hate these pipes. Stay in place. But yeah, there's Prime blasting off from the ground, about to transform into robot mode. So now let's attach the trailer onto the back of Truck Prime right here. So just like other Optimus Prime, just goes right into the hole, and there you go. Prime driving with his trailer. So this blue chassis frame right here, it actually does more than what previous trailers have, where it's just stationary. So you swing those out like so, right? And then you can rotate this. So it's like kind of like a standing jack for when you have it in battle station mode. pop the ramp down, open up the trailer like so. So now it's like a battle station mode like that. And now you can attach your repair module and whatnot and take it so it's in full extended mode like this. Now go ahead and peg that in. And now the repair module is in full extended mode and whatnot. Also, if you take a closer look at the base of the repair module, right here you'll see these two rectangular pegs. What that's for is parking roller in place. As you'll see on the bottom, you'll see those two rectangular holes. You'll just kind of peg in just like that. Also, the claw of the repair module, it actually opens up like that also, as far as articulation. All right, now here is our 86 Studio Series Prime with wheel jack, at Siege wheel jack. And then that Bumblebee is the new 86 SS Bumblebee, and then Smokescreen and Elita 1. And here he is with Siege Ratchet and Rodimus Prime. Here he is with Cyclonus and War for Cybertron Megatron. And then here he is with War for Cybertron Ultra Magnus and Jetfire, who is just out of the frame now. So if you're looking to get this Optimus Prime in the 86 SS version, which is accurate to the cartoon movie from 1986, he is once again $90 exclusively at Target. But you could also order online at retail websites like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth for the same price. Now just take in mind why it's $90. This is a larger Optimus Prime, as you've seen in my video, comparing it side by side with Earthrise Prime. Plus the trailer is larger and all the accessories, including blast effects, the Energon axe, the larger blaster, and then including roller. So all that price takes into account as why this is a $90 Prime. But I can convincingly tell myself that justifies the price, as this has now become my definitive Prime in my Transformers collection. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What you think of this Optimus Prime, the price, if you're going to get it, if you're not going to get it. I think it's a must grab because 2 per case for every Target store, and these, within the first weekend, all these were picked up. Luckily, like I said, I found one the next morning. It was in the back. The Target employee got it from the back for me. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video on our 86 Studio Series Optimus Prime Transformers action figure. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, I'd appreciate it. Hit that like button. Once again, leave all your comments and thoughts down below. And once again, finally, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell. I'll check you guys out in the next review video. Thanks for watching.